Hi everyone, welcome to the next video in our advent calendar series by Agotapop. Her lovely countdown, Christmas countdown I think it was called, the page. Anyway, we have this mug today of, I'm going to say hot chocolate. I think that's probably the best guess. And I'm just thinking about how to colour it really while chattering away. We have these hearts which are always nice in a pink or a red, I think, regardless of whether we're sort of Christmas or not. And we have a sort of chocolatey thing going on with the topping, I think. Maybe if I start with the chocolate, because I know what colour I'm going to do that, and then work on through. I was thinking, let me just find the right pencil, here we go. I was thinking these bits here, I could do like a chocolatey colour, and then this maybe in a cream colour, because I was thinking it might be like a sort of hot chocolate. So this is a Van Dyke brown. Maybe I won't use that, maybe I'll use something slightly, I think the nougat might be a bit more chocolatey. I don't know why I think that. So that's what I'm going to use here. I'm just going to block this bit in really. Let's just hold it down. And I want to do a sort of background like I have done for the others. We have this little square to do something. Now you don't have to do it fancy like I did. I didn't do too, you know, it could have been a lot more intricate than that. But you can just block it in. You could use a pen, an alcohol marker even, because we're on a piece of paper. I'm just looking for the cream. I don't know whether to go cream or ivory. I think I'll go cream because it's a little bit darker. There we go for the cream. Yeah, or you could use water-based markers, you could use glitter pens, metallic pens, all sorts of things, because we're sort of talking Christmas, colouring Christmas, I mean. It can be nice to do things in bright, in glitter, in metallics. The only problem with doing something this colour is I cannot see very well whether I have covered it all or not, but I'm just going to hope that I have. Now I'm leaving these circles. What I'm thinking is maybe they would be a chocolate buttons sprinkles. I mean, you might want to do them as marshmallows, but I always think I don't like marshmallows, so I don't want to do them like that. But you could do them sort of pink, like a marshmallow. But I'm looking at this one here, they look rounded, so I'm thinking a sprinkle of chocolate drops feels to me like it would make more sense. And now I'm going to go for a darker brown. What's this? Is that the burnt umber? Yeah, I think the burnt umber might look a bit like a dark chocolate. I don't know. We'll give it a go. I need to sharpen it though because we're rather small. Now, as I've explained before, there are different sizes that you get with this. So you can do them a bit bigger. You get, actually, I think she's done 3 sizes. So if you buy this particular set, you get this size and you get them twice the size, so you get 2 pages, them across 2 pages rather than 1. But if you just checking you can see down there, if you get, there's another set you can buy instead where they're really big, so if you want a really big area to colour, they would be good. I think it's a really good idea because they're digital downloads. She can Agatha can change the sizing to sort of suit everyone really, and then she's got lots of options. Now I'm thinking about these. I'm thinking these might be like a wafer. Yeah, I'm choosing colour. I'm thinking maybe this brown ochre might be the right colour. I don't really know. Now with the wafer, I'm just going to hold my page down. What I would like to do is to make it look rounded. It's a tube. So to do that, we would want to put a darker colour on each edge. It's quite tricky, and leave a little bit of lighter area in the middle. Don't really want it too white because it's not shiny, because it's like a biscuit, a cookie. So I want to just make it a little bit lighter though, just to make it look rounded. I'm almost holding my breath. There we go. And then those stripes, I'm thinking maybe they would be a bit of chocolate. So yeah, let's use our burnt umber again for that chocolate. I think this is sharp enough. But again, I want to leave that little lighter bit to continue that illusion of shine. Or shape really, not shine. There we go. I've just been out shopping. I just wanted to grab, I needed some cable ties. We've got a little shop that sells electronics, but they didn't have any, which is a bit frustrating. I've just thought of another shop that might have had them. Oof, never mind. I'm going to grab my cream, because now looking in my camera, I can see that I've missed a few areas. So I'm just going to go over those. You may not have to do this if you can see better. I don't know why I always find this hard to see. There we go. Okay, now this, I'm thinking it's sort of tucked in the cup, and I'm wondering whether it might be like a, excuse me, blowing my nose, like a one of those sort of waffly biscuity things you get in the coffee shops. They aren't heart-shaped. What are they called? They've got two pieces of waffle stuck together with sort of honey or something. They've got a German name, I think. Someone will know. So what I'm going to do is make this look like that if I can. I'm going to have a go. So I've picked the brown ochre up again, and I'm going to do that as a base to start with. See how we go. Okay, and now I'm thinking it's got like this sort of crosshatch. I'm going to draw that in with this. I think this idea has come from I saw someone had knitted a waffle. I was looking on Instagram, not at waffles, but I noticed that someone had knitted one. Now, the inside bits, so the lines I've drawn are actually going to be the lightest bit, and the other bits are going to be dark because they're sort of tucked inside. So what I need to do is gently shade inside each square. I think I'm going to use the raw umber. I think that'll work. Bit of an experiment. I'm going to sharpen it really sharp. Have a go. If you don't like this, you can do it totally differently. You can do it like a lollipop, you know, like it's sugary. So basically trying to draw a square inside that bit. I'm not sure this is really working that well. I'm going to keep trying and see what it looks like when I am done. It may have worked better had it been marked in like the black print rather than just a little like print by me. Well, maybe it's worked. Maybe. I'm going to leave it there anyway. I'm not going to fiddle any more because I think I'm in danger of spoiling it, but yeah, I think that's worked. I think if you had a bigger one, like on the bigger, like on the one that's a half a page, or even the one that's twice the size, you could make it work a bit better. But anyway, that's my idea. Now the mug, I want to do these hearts in red or pink. Now I've got a lot of pink going on over here, so I'm thinking we'll go red, with Christmas red. It's going to work, isn't it? So let's grab this middle cadmium red and do the hearts. Now I think just plain colouring for the hearts. They're printed on the mug, so they're not going to have any shape. They're not going to be indented or embossed or anything, I can't imagine. So, and also they're quite near the middle, so I don't think we would need to change the amount of colour to help us with the shape of the mug. But we'll do that in a minute when we decide. Well, I say we, I mean you. When you decide what colour the mug's going to be, you need to shout at me and it will travel in time. Because today is it's only the 20th of November. So, and today you'll be watching this on the 3rd of December. So you're going to have to throw your shout in time, back in time to me to hear it. And then I'll decide what colour to do the mug. I'm listening. Yes, I am completely bonkers. Right, mug. I'd really like to do green. We're going to have a lot of green tomorrow with our holly, so maybe not. Maybe gold would go well with the browns, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do a green gold mug. Here we are with the green gold, and then see where that takes us. Because we're going to need, I'm going to do it all in this colour. We're going to need a darker colour to do some shadowing with it in a minute. But I'm not going to put it on too hard because it's quite a yellowy colour, and yellows can be quite hard to blend. So it can be easier to do lighter layers and then it blends better. And we want to put some darker colour on here so that we can make the mug look like there's some shadow in certain areas to make it look a bit more rounded, like we did with our wafers. Okay, so I am thinking I'm actually going to use the brown ochre. I know we've used it before, but I think this is a good shadow colour for the green gold, so I'm going to put a little bit here and then on the bottom of the handle just try to a bit there and a bit here, just try to blend it in a bit to give some shape to that handle. And here we want it on the edge here because this bit will be slightly turned around. And then the bottom, and then the same here. It's quite subtle, but I think it's going to work because I'm going to grab the green gold again, go over a bit, so over this bit I'm actually going to take that hard bit all the way around the edge there, and then up here. And across. Now I do feel it needs more intense colour near the centre, but if I just take the green gold right across you won't see the difference in colour. So I am going to use, this is the Naples yellow. It's quite bright, I'm hoping it will blend it all together a bit. Now I'm going to try not to get it on the hearts because yellow and red make orange, and I really do want my hearts to be red. I feel like the darker areas aren't dark enough, they're not giving me enough contrast. I'm going to go really dark. I'm going to go burnt umber dark. I'm applying it really gently. I don't want a big dark lump, because that's how you apply pencil, in lumps. So just dark on the edge. Now I'm trying to think about the background, whether I do it the same for all of them or similar, or whether I do some different things. I think it's probably going to be better to do a few different things because it's quite a good opportunity to learn some different techniques for backgrounds. That bit's gone a bit dark. So very gently layering up. Yeah. Now, so what could we do? Well, we could have our mug sitting on a table, but that would mean wood, and we've already got so much brown going on. Well, it doesn't have to mean wood, of course. Tables don't have to be wood. Or I was quite liking the idea of a green background. We've got green on the next one, but this would be a different shade of green. Yeah, I'm going to do the green that I had thought of. So this is the earth green yellowish. I just thought this green would work. You may not agree. I like it anyway. And I'm just going to do it the same as the last one. Even though we've got these bits. That's not going to work, is it? It might just work. Yes, so I went to town. I think I spent longer chatting on the doorstep with my neighbour than I did going into town, but that was fine. It was nice to have a catch up. Haven't seen him for a while, he's been a bit poorly. So that was nice. Nice to see him out, actually. He wasn't out, but he was outside the house doing a bit of work. And he's had a really heavy cold or flu-y type thing going on. It's left him with a nasty chesty cough. I think coughs are exhausting. It just make you feel really tired and low, and they're annoying, you know? So you just get annoyed with yourself, and then it hurts your ribs, and ugh, poor thing. Chromium green opaque, I feel sorry for him. And he's on his own as well, so he's got no one to look after him. But anyway, he didn't really want anything from town. I did offer, but he had a chat, I think that helped, hopefully. Anyway, I bought some Christmas cards, which is nice. I got some for my nieces and nephews. This corner is obscured, but we'll just sort of do our best with it. And yeah, and a few cards to send abroad, which I need to think about sooner than later, because the last postage dates come up. But I always like to send my cards quite early anyway, because personally I use cards as part of my Christmas decorations. I hang them up and enjoy them, and so I think if other people do that, they might like to get them early so they can get them up and enjoy them for longer. I don't know if people do that, but and there's been quite an interesting campaign this year by the Royal Mail, earth green yellowish. There you go. To try and encourage people to send cards rather than texts, and I think they want people to use the postal service, obviously. But I think in a way, they're right. I think it's rather nice receiving a card. But I also quite understand that some people can't do it, they can't get out to buy them, or they can't cope with writing them. It's rather daunting. Some people don't even celebrate Christmas. Some people think it's bad for the environment. Some people they think it's more modern to just text and that sort of thing. And for some people dislike a text, they don't think it's very personal. Other people do, so it's all very different. I personally like to give cards to people that I know well, I also do like to wish people Merry Christmas on my Facebook page or whatever, if I don't, in case I don't know their address, or I haven't sent them a card because I don't know them that well, that sort of thing. And I like receiving messages in any way, May Green, that suits the sender, So I'm not fussed either way, really. As I say, I do like looking at cards. They're very pretty. I enjoy having them up as part of my Christmas decorations, but I quite understand people who can't do it or don't do it. You know, it's a very personal thing. It used to be, I guess, everybody did them, but now, no, not so much, and that's fine, you know. I don't know if it's the same in other countries though, whether that's happening too, or whether it's just in the UK because postage has become so expensive. But it was interesting because I sent a card to somebody last year and she replied and said she wasn't sending cards anymore because of the environment. And that's fine. You know, you need to do what sits right with you. But she wished me Merry Christmas and all that sort of thing, so it was all very lovely and jolly. This green looks a bit dirty, doesn't it? I really like the green normally, but for a background, I don't know. I'm going to get some vibrant yellow. This is the cadmium yellow. I'm going to put it all over it and try and make it a bit brighter. But she then said she had realised how much joy she had from receiving cards. So she might start sending them again, but because she realised other people might have the same joy. Yeah, it is lovely having post and opening post. I think most people like that, don't they? I don't know. So anyway, I've been getting cards. I don't send loads though. You know, there are certain people I always send to. Certain people I write a little letter in with a card if I've got time. I used to do it a lot, and then I realised some people didn't really like it, so I stopped doing it for them. It's quite tricky. But anyway, I think that's brightened it somewhat. It looks brighter to my eye than on the camera, so I don't know. Now on this one we did little dots of white like snow, and on the blue, the first one, we didn't do anything in the background. This one I think we should do something, so I'm thinking let's decorate it with I was going to say a pen. Let's have a look. Let's grab a metallic. What have we got? Sorry, that's a bit close, isn't it? I'm thinking maybe I know. No, that's that one, and that one. This is the red, I think. The Gellyroll metallics I'm using. I'm just going to scribble with that, make sure it's red. I think so. Hang on. I struggle to tell which is which in this set. No, that was the purple. The lids are really strange. This is the red. This definitely looks red. And what I'm going to do is draw some little hearts in the background to go with our hearts in the picture. Just little ones. I'm not particularly good at drawing them, but I just think it might brighten it up somehow. Especially as it's metallic. That one wasn't very good. I'll put one in there. Oh, that one was bad too. Never mind. So there it is. I'm going to actually move the book out that's underneath it so you can see it without, sometimes the background of the book shows through. There we go. So there's the next one done. Yeah, you can do the hearts or not, it's up to you. I just felt I needed a little something to brighten up that rather boring background. If you it definitely looks nicer onto my eye than it does in the camera. I don't know why, what the screen has done to it. But anyway, that's me for today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a really super day and happy colouring.